Hi, I'm Ryan Szymanski, curator of the Battleship New Jersey Museum and Memorial. Today, we're remembering the 75th anniversary of the Battle of Cape Engaño, one of several battles that was part of the Battle of Leyte Gulf, the largest naval battle in history. Cape Engaño was fought between the Japanese Northern Force, a decoy force of aircraft carriers, including the carrier Zuikaku, last of the 6 carriers that had attacked Pearl Harbor, and the American Third Fleet, under Admiral William F. Halsey. Admiral Halsey commanded from the bridge of the Battleship New Jersey and was racing his ships north from Leyte Gulf to catch the Japanese carriers, which he believed was the biggest threat. Admiral Ozawa started the battle by launching his remaining aircraft. By this point in the war, the Japanese had few trained pilots left who could take off and land from aircraft carriers, so the strike was less than 75 planes, less than a full deck load of an American fleet carrier. This alerted Halsey to the carrier's locations. Halsey, believing this was the biggest threat, raced with his full force north. Earlier, during the Battle of the Philippine Sea, Halsey's counterpart, Admiral Raymond Spruance, commanding 5th Fleet, had allowed Japanese carriers to escape because of a conservative attack effort. To try and avoid criticism, Halsey raced with his whole force north, including his fast battleships. He had previously said that he might leave his fast battleships to protect the San Bernardino Strait, where Japanese battleships could emerge from. Halsey, however, believing this was not a serious threat, took the battleships with him so that after initial air attacks from the Japanese carriers, he could move in with the battleships to finish them off so that none would escape like they had escaped Spruance in the Philippine Sea. Just after dawn on the 25th, Admiral Mitscher launched strike aircraft from his aircraft carriers to attack the Japanese fleet. Meanwhile, the American carriers and battleships continued to close the range on the Japanese. Around this time, Halsey started getting confused reports from Leyte Gulf saying that the Japanese battleships had attacked the Americans off Samar. He still believed that the greatest threat were the aircraft carriers ahead of him and continued on. To avoid giving his position away to the enemy, Halsey had been maintaining radio silence. As the dire threat to the invasion force became apparent, one of the few times during the war, Admiral Nimitz stepped in personally, radioing, asking where Halsey's 3rd Fleet was and why they weren't supporting the invasion fleet to the south. Halsey was understandably upset by the apparent criticism of the message, took time to decide what his course of action was going to be, then refueled some of his escort vessels before sending his battleships south. Consequently, New Jersey and the other American fast battleships neither got to use their big guns against the Northern Force carriers, nor arrived off Samar in time to use their guns against the Central Force battleships. Battleship New Jersey had missed her only opportunity to engage Japanese battleships, the job she was built for. Thank you for watching today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and tune back in later for more content. And special thanks to George Leone for contributing much of the content of these videos.